Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final career mode episode of the week. It is a Manchester derby, but it's a lot more than that. I will explain momentarily. We are about to load into the save. And we will go, of course, into career mode to see we will next play Manchester City at the Etihad. But like I said, it's a bit more than that. Because, ladies and gentlemen, there is a bit of news. In fact, there's a lot of news. We are top of the table. With just fucking 4 games to go. With 2 games in hand. I don't want to fucking jinx it. But if we win 2 games, we win the league. Now, we do have 4 games remaining. As you can see by the calendar, 4 games before the end of the season. We will not be playing them all, of course, today. We're going to be playing the final of today's double upload. Bear with me, my phone is bugging out. And that will be the game today against Manchester City. Now, just for anyone who's not aware, Chelsea, I believe at the start of March or end of February time, were 11 points clear. We had fully bottled it. We went on a shit run. Where is it? We went on a shit run. Like, end of February there. We went on an absolutely awful run. We drew to Newcastle. Lost to Arsenal. Lost to West Ham. Lost to Liverpool, but then we brought it back. We drew to Everton still. But we went on a bit of a poor run. In terms of all competitions, it wasn't just the Premier League. Then we brought it back. And suffice it to say, 2 more wins and we're Premier League champions. Now, if you want to know where this bad run for Chelsea started, it started against our opponents today, Manchester City. Now, the same thing cannot happen to us. It can't. I won't allow it. I will not. Chelsea are on a 6-game... I don't want to say unbeaten... Like, they've not won in 6 games, it's pretty much. I think it is. I think it's 6 games. It might be 5. Because they've lost to City. I'm counting on my fingers, by the way, as I go through here. Drew to Sheffield United 2-2. Lost to Leicester. Lost to Liverpool. It's 5. They drew to Crystal Palace. They've had 2 points out of their last 15. And that has really fucking helped us. That has catapulted us to the top with 2 games in hand. Chelsea might even drop below Liverpool. We still have Chelsea to play, so Liverpool might still yet get second. Chelsea have been the leaders in a 2-horse race all season. And they might get third. But we can't overestimate ourselves. We can't get too cocky, too confident too soon. We still need 2 wins. And with Manchester City, Wolves, Chelsea and Leeds, there are no easy games. Manchester City, of course, because they're Manchester City, they're the local rivals, they are full of quality and just everything that you don't want to be facing. We're against Wolves, who can do anything on their day. They've beaten us before. They might beat us again. We've got the main problem at the moment, which has become less of a problem, which is crazy, but still our main rivals for the Premier League title. We've got Chelsea at Old Trafford, our final home game of the season. That might be where we win the Premier League title, potentially. I'm not putting anything on it, potentially. And then we've got Leeds, who are our bogey team, or they were our bogey team at the start of the season. I'm really hoping we got past that, but I don't know. So it's 4 games that by no means easy. But we are absolutely in the driver's seat. We just need to win 2 out of the 4. Regardless of what Chelsea do, we need to win 2 out of the 4. Even if Chelsea beat us, if we beat Wolves and Leeds and lose to City and Chelsea, the Premier League title is still ours. I don't want to do it like that, obviously. But we are in very much a brilliant position. I did notice something as well. I'll go to the press conference first, but I'll show you guys after. I didn't realise we had a press conference, to be honest, but fucking hell. It's a real 6-pointer at the top against Manchester City. How have your preparations been going? It's a real 6-pointer at the top against Man City, but the 6-pointer is not with Man City. It's with Chelsea and Liverpool, I guess. Liverpool could sneak in. Big game. Our best will beat anybody. I have to be confident. I don't want to be cocky, but I have to be confident. I have to know that I can beat Man City, because I can beat Man City. It's just a matter of, will I beat Manchester City? We're still in the fight. Absolutely, we're still in the fight. I believe we were still in the fight when we were 11 points behind, or 9 points behind, or whatever ridiculous total it was that we fell behind by. And I believe that now we're a point ahead with 2 games in hand. We definitely have the advantage. Let's do it again. I don't remember what the score was last time. And I think we beat City last time. I don't remember what the score was exactly. Okay, check that out. And then we're going to get into it. I'm also going to take a little note of some of the Premier League table. I don't have to click on it, which is good. But the top 4 spots have been decided already, by the way. The top 4 are clear. Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea and Manchester United will be the top 4. But who will win the Premier League title? Will it be Manchester United? Will it be Chelsea? Or a very, very, very long shot, will it be Liverpool? If we beat Man City today, Liverpool don't have a chance because of the goal difference. But we are in the driver's seat. I'm going to keep emphasising it because I can't emphasise it enough. A win against City puts us pretty much through. Pretty much does us the title. I have no idea how we don't have anyone nominated when we're the team that's turned this ship around. Diaz, Mane and Liverpool for... Diaz, Mane and Salah, I should say, for Liverpool. And Gabriel Jesus for Chelsea, or for Manchester City. I've got Chelsea on the fucking brain. Those are the nominees. Jesus has won it, alright? Fucking ignore me, alright? Because I'm ignoring myself at this point. We've got 2 confirmed relegations as well. But before that, Rashford next brace as Manchester United beat Brighton. Rashford did superb for Manchester United, scoring twice and up his side to a 4-0 win against Brighton and Hove Albion. That ended his goal drought. They were talking about his goal drought enough, but they did not really publish anything about his goal drought ending. I guess it's just my United bias. West Brom have been relegated. Fans looked on in disbelief as the players trudged the pitch knowing they were playing in the Championship next season. And the same story for Sheffield United. Sheffield United's relegation to the EFL Championship has been sealed after a season of disappointments. That means at least a year of football in the EFL Championship before they stand a chance at making a comeback. And I feel a bit sorry. I feel a bit sorry for Sheffield United. I'll come to them in a second. I'll come to relegation zone momentarily because I've not really been putting enough attention on it. Not that it needs attention because it's about us, but I will check the relegation zone in a second. More thrills to come as Manchester City meet Manchester United. We're all hoping for a game as exciting as the one laid on last time as these teams met in the league. A clash which saw Manchester United see off Manchester City 2-1 in a falling encounter. And then Man United face Man City challenge. Man City play host to Manchester United. The massive fixture which looks to have a real impact at the top of the table. League leaders will be tested by one of the few teams in the league with enough quality to offer them a genuine challenge. A win for Manchester United will represent another major, huge stride on the march towards the title. If Manchester City can pull off an upset, I wouldn't say it was an upset. If Manchester City can pull off a win, though, it will give them a renewed hope, amount of challenge themselves. I can tell you firsthand, Manchester City won't be winning the title this season. But what I do know is they can stop us. The problem is, Man City were responsible for Chelsea's downfall. I don't want them to be responsible for ours as well. I do want to take a look at the Spurs in 9th. Spurs could end the bottom half, by the way. But I suppose they've still got 4 games to play. Taking a look at the relegation zone, it seems more or less set. Now, it might be a late surge for Southampton. I doubt it, but it might be a late surge for Southampton. Sheffield United and West Brom starting to go down. I don't know who'll be 20th and who'll be 19th, but they cannot escape now. 2 games left for them to play. Maximum West Brom can get 30, and obviously maximum Sheffield United can get 29, which is not going to happen. I feel a bit sorry for Sheffield United because they put on a bit of a surge, but it hasn't been enough to get them out of the relegation zone, and they will go down alongside West Brom. Southampton most likely to go down with them. They still could get out, but I doubt it. I think we've got our 3 relegated teams. And as for the top 4, we're clear. Title race is still very much there, but the top 4 is absolutely confirmed now. Now, Manchester City, do we go 2 striker or 1? I think we go 2, don't we? I think we go 2. So, Maguire alongside Upamecano. It's a big shout, but it is going to happen. Hakimi and Shaw. Shaw will start. Mazraoui will be very upset, but yeah, he's just going to have to take it because we need Hakimi. Hakimi's a fucking different breed. McTominay, Bellingham. I think this team is as I want it, except for Ronaldo for Nunez. Can't believe how much I'm using Nunez, but he's really come back. I want to involve Sancho, maybe in the Leeds game, or even before, if he's fit before that, maybe in the Wolves game. I don't want to risk Sancho. I don't want to have Sancho being a high risk because he's still knocked, and his sharpness is in the bin, his stats are in the bin, and it's a really shit end for someone who could have been the highest rated player in his team. I think he was at 90 before he got injured, or 89. Taking a look at the teams then for this Manchester derby, the most important Manchester derby you will ever witness in this career mode with your eyesight. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the teams. Ederson in goal for Manchester City with Cancelo and Kabore as the fullbacks. Ake and Diaz, the centre-back partnership. Rodri CDM. Silva and De Bruyne, the centre-mid options. De Bruyne at cam. Well, not cam, but captain. He's just centre-mid, just ahead of Silva. I don't know if that's cam positioning, but who knows. Gabriel Jesus, left wing. Julian Alvarez, right wing. And Phil Foden as centre forward. As for Manchester United, David De Gea in between the sticks. That probably won't change unless we are already winning the title against Leeds and we'll give Donnarumma a token game. Even then, I don't know if we will because De Gea deserves all the games. Shaw and Hakimi as the full-backs. Upamecano and Maguire as the centre-backs. McTominay, CDM and captain today. Bellingham centre-mid. Fernandes left attacking mid. Alexander right attacking mid. Osimhen and Nunez the strike partnership. And we are going into the Etihad with our best team, but can we play at our best? Can we play like I know we can play? Can we play like we've been doing, disregarding the Champions League games? Can we win this and all but secure the Premier League? I can't believe I'm saying that at this point. I thought it would go down to the final day, or at very least the Chelsea game. I thought that would decide it. I didn't bank on this. Didn't ask for this. Didn't expect this. I didn't expect Chelsea to get 2 points out of their last 15. I didn't expect Chelsea to go, well, to not win one of the last 5 games. In that round, they had Man City, who they lost to, Sheffield United, who they drew to, Leicester, who they lost to, Liverpool, who they lost to, and Crystal Palace, who they drew to. It's on us. It's fully on us now. We can't fuck this. I know it's all I've been talking about, and I will let them sing Blue Moon. Now this game has more than one connotation to it. Of course, the shit I've been talking about the past 10 minutes, of course. 10-15 minutes. We can't allow City to beat us, obviously, because we want to go for the Premier League title, etc. They are Manchester rivals. They sent Chelsea into their downward spiral. They are the best defensive team. We're the best offensive team. There is a lot riding on this game, but the main obvious one is that it is the Manchester derby, and we want bragging rights. And more importantly, we want the league double over Manchester City. Hakimi defends that well. Finlay Alexander is going to get chased by Phil Foden here. Whether the centre-forward catches up is a different matter. He has done somehow. Bellingham. We've dragged Foden in that position, to be fair, which is smart. Aussie man takes it around. Bruno Fernandes. Can he create something? A little ball into the box. It's going to be headed back by Rodri to Ederson. A lot of this Manchester City team is kind of unchanged because there's so much quality on it already. Gabriel Jesus versus Hakimi in a run here. I think it's blocked by Hakimi. Can he? Can't quite. It's going to be a corner to Manchester City. This is going to be the hardest game out of the four, I believe. No offence to Chelsea, because they will also be a fucking challenge. But Man City will edge them in terms of being the most difficult team to beat, I think. I don't remember our other result against Chelsea. We will read that before the Chelsea game, so stand by for Tuesday's episode, I guess. Bernardo Silva. Offside, of course. The 1-2 there with, I have no idea who it's with, but that hasn't worked out. I don't know some of their players, because they have signed a few, but I don't know them all. Hakimi knocks it short to Harry Maguire. I don't really want in this situation. Not defending, just with the ball. I'm happy to have him defend and tackle and stuff, because he does good at that. Scott McTominay, by the way. Maybe on a run. Bruno. I want to know how the commentator thinks we're going to do. He thinks it's going to be a draw, which I will honestly take. I will absolutely take. A few games ago I would have said, no, we need to absolutely beat Man City to keep with Chelsea, but no, we don't. Fernandinho will be retiring at the end of the season. I don't think we have any retirements coming up, do we? We will give some final games to some, though. If the title is won, I'm just going to say that if the title is won, it might not be. If the title is won, we were going to send some heroes out in blaze of glory, because it will be the last episode of the Manchester United career mode should we win the Premier League title. Alexander to Nunez. Aussie man. Oh, he went offside, came back on, but it's not going to happen now. Can't be offside in the first place. Would have been 1-0. If I could have held his run. He's got the shot through, to be fair, but it's saved well by Ederson, especially as Kabore was blocking his vision. Manchester United corner. Fernandes going to try and spot Osimhen with it. It's a bit of a gamble. It lagged a little bit as it came to the box as well for some reason. But at the end of the day, it is Ederson's. Bruno's put the pressure on. It is going to be a throw-in to Man City. Wonder if Rashford was a move today. We're yet to find out. He did get a brace last game, but Bruno has had a better season, so. Maguire knocks it to Nunez. He has been fucking fantastic in the recent episodes, but I don't know if he's going to be a big game player today against Man City. Hakimi is. Hakimi fucking is. I've tried to offload that to Maguire. It hasn't done it. Oh, we are in a shtick here now. We're in an absolute shit. A little touch by Hakimi is sent that helpfully to Shaw instead of the Manchester City option in the middle. McTominay. It's a chaser for Fernandes. He was never going to get there, but it was an attempt. Julian Alvarez, Manchester City. Knocks it in the box. Hakimi keeps it away from Gabriel Jesus, and it'll be a corner, Man City. For the record, that is the game cutting out and not my audio. Could be spending our final days in this career mode. 3 more games to follow, following the Manchester derby. I maybe should have left that. I probably should have left that for David De Gea. If they score from this now, it's because I didn't leave it for De Gea. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. Should let De Gea grab it rather than Shaw, headering it away, and ultimately Nunez tried to bring it out, lost the ball. City have played it around to get to Gabby Jesus. I tried to bring a defender across, couldn't. It wouldn't let me get hold of Maguire. I tried to bring him across to block it. It's a great finish by Gabriel Jesus. Nothing De Gea can do about it. It's 1-0 City. Now this is why I didn't want to get too confident too soon, because it is Manchester City. They're the ones who sent Chelsea into disarray. 22nd goal of the season for Gabriel Jesus. I believe he is joint top for the Golden Boot, alongside Luis Diaz. I could be incorrect. It's the left wingers getting fucking goals this season for those top teams. As for, well, I guess Brighton as well, it's a right mid. No real strikers performing this season. I don't know who the first striker is. Hell, it might be Osimhen. Alexander to Nunez. Maybe Ronaldo was better option in a game like this. Fernandes, McTominay, Osimhen. Alexander was the target. It has gone not to. I mean, it's gone through. It's a through ball, which is what I intended, so I can't complain. If Meccano wins the ball and he's forward, I don't really want him this far forward, to be honest. Bellingham, try to get through to Osimhen. It's going to be blocked. This time it goes to Stamina Scott. I don't really have any fucking ability to play it to anyone because there's nobody to play it to. Alexander, McTominay, Osimhen. Nunez, you fucking bastard. I was getting ready to pull the trigger. They've tackled me as I was getting ready to pull the trigger. And now we're in trouble. Can I go with Meccano sooner, please? No, okay, no worries. Don't worry about it. Maguire gets in the way. It's running Upamecano. It's running Upamecano out of the box. That is not what I am doing. I can't lie, the game has fucked me a little bit there, but City have been the better team. We may be in trouble. I just wanted to control Upamecano there and get across to De Bruyne. I wasn't allowed, as per usual. You don't get to do what you want in this game defensively. De Gea can get his foot to it. Mate. Come on, United! In the final Manchester derby of the season, we are 2-0 down at the Etihad. De Bruyne has only scored 5 this season, man. You guys are calling the GOAT centre mid in the Premier League. I suppose McTominay scored less. Bellingham scored more than De Bruyne this season. Bellingham on the ball, speaking of the man, and I knew it was going to happen. I already knew it was going to happen. It just looked so weird the way he received it. Maybe we should have left this game for another day, but I need to record it today actually, never mind. I don't know what I'm on about. Hakimi tackles Gabriel Jesus and we'll get it away. Bellingham, McTominay. If we can get a goal before half time, we're back in it. I don't see it happening somehow though. Nobody's making the right. Well, there's been people making the runs, so just not the correct ones. Bellingham, Osimhen. He's not going to get that. 2 minutes before the break. See, whenever we need a goal, there's next to no time. Ref, that's it. Ref, that's it. I hate this shit, man. It gives them the benefit of the doubt. I bet if we go and attack now, it's like, actually, no. Yes, there you go. 2-0 down. Gabriel Jesus and Kevin De Bruyne scores for Manchester City in the final Manchester derby of the career mode. And yes, I'm going to bill it as that because if they've had 2 shots and scored 2. I love this game. If we do win it, the Premier League, I've already gone over it many times. I'm not going to do it again. But if we win the Premier League, we're going. If we don't, we're going. So either way, we're going. Probably. If we somehow don't win the Premier League and somehow keep our job, Then we'll do a 4 season. 54-46 in terms of possession. 2 shots to 1 in terms of shots from Man City. 1.3 expected goals to 0.2. They're deserving of the lead. Although the fact that they've got both of them in with 2 shots is kind of infuriating. Gabriel is just coming off. Interesting. They're going to keep him fit, I guess, for the games to come. Raheem Sterling. The thing is, City have got nothing to play for. They're top 4. I don't think they'll get higher than 4th. But Chelsea will be salivating looking at this scoreline. Into the hands of De Gea. But yeah, Chelsea will be loving this. McCann to Bellingham. Through to Nunez. McCann's been fouled, but that's fine. We can keep it going. Aussie Men has got all the space and time in the world. Please, lad. That's a brilliant finish. That's a brilliant finish on his week for Victor Aussie Men. Gets us one back, and it's his 14th of the season, I believe. The Nigerian is among the goals a bit more now. It's not been a goal-scored season to the extent that it was in Season 2, netting almost 30, I believe. But whatever he hasn't done this season in goals, he's made up for in assists. The goals have come a lot more around the team rather than just from one particular person this season. Victor Osimhen gets us back into the game. Etihad's on silent. The empty had. We've got plenty of time as well to bring ourselves back into it. Whether we deserve to or not, we've got plenty of time to do it. He switched off Hakimi when I didn't want it to. Lovely. Sterling has the extra bit of speed in that situation because of that. And now he's just cut in. McTominay, Stamina Scott. Right place, right time. I knew it was going to happen. Not a foul though, I guess. I mean, I say I guess. It isn't a foul. I don't really know what I'm on about. But it just feels like, it's starting to feel like one of those games. You know, we've had them a lot this season, and it's one of those games. I've tried to release the ball to Bellingham. Or to Bellingham, sorry. That's a wonderful interception by Rodri. De Gea, man. I can't have you bottling at this point in the season. That has to be a save. I mean, it was a great shot in the bottom left. I don't think he can save it, but just from my mentality, it had to be a save. Man City 3-1 up. Ah, come on! We can't fuck this. Like I said, the Chelsea downfall was because Man City beat him. Phil Foden's only got 5 goals all season. Most of the goals have come from Gabriel Jesus and he's off the pitch. 3 shots, 3 goals. No, we're not doing this. It's always seems to be the big teams who score everything. Actually everything. I don't give a fuck about Matheus Arezzo. That is the last thing on my mind. I don't even know who the fucking cunt is. I'm starting to lose my mind. I can't lose my head. Where? Now, could someone... I know he's on free run, but could someone please explain to me what Alexander thinks he's fucking doing? Now is not the time to be a clown, alright? If I have to fucking keep you in your position, so be it. I'll put the fucking thing off free roam. You've had your chance, and you're free roaming stupidly. So free roam's going off. And you're going to stick to position, because you're pissing me off, right? You're actually doing my head in, with your stupid runs in the middle. It's too many times, and it's always into a defender. He always runs into a defender. Maguire versus Sterling. Oh boy, it's a battle I've been fucking dribbling for. The battle the fans wanted. Magano is going to get now pressured by Foden. It's not the fact that I win the ball back. It's the fact that I win the ball back and he just pressured me so fucking much. I don't know what to do. Aussie man over to Bruno. He won't get there ahead of Kabore, unfortunately, but the idea was there, and it switched off Bellingham without my say so. Lovely. Maguire does enough to prevent that from going through it. Alexander. Aussie man. Into Bellingham. Well, it was attempted to be into Bellingham, but Rodri knew the whole time. Pressure's on, but we can't get anything. And now we are in absolute fucking misery here. It's just fucking Upamecano to stop this. And he's done it. He's done it as well. Fucking Upamecano, man. Give him a Medal of Honor. I don't know what McTominay's doing there, but it's worked. Bruno. Into Aussie men. I don't know what Aussie men's doing there either with a touch. Nunez could challenge Rodri here. Not really. Oh, psych. Oh, psych. Saved by Ederson. We're going to make a change. It's not going to be a striker, though. It's not going to be a striker. It's going to be Rashford for Fernandes. It might be the game. It actually will be a striker. I'm going to try this. It's going to be a fucking risky business, but... Nunez, as good as he's been, it's not really shone today, in my opinion. Phil Foden going to make way for En-Nesyri. And we're going to bring on Darwin Nunez or bring off Darwin Nunez for Marcus Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. We need a header and a goal here. Bruno Fernandes to Harry Maguire. It's not going to be it. Not going to be it, Chief. McCann's chasing, but it's not going to get there, Chief. And now we've not got a player running to it automatically for some reason. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Absolutely take that. Alvarez been pressed off the pitch by Luke Shaw. Mahrez coming on for Alvarez. Not happy. I don't think he's been subbed off. Didn't really have the involvement he wanted today. And that's thanks to Luke Shaw. And partly because City didn't really play it down the left either. Or down the right, I should say. Alexander turns his man, please. Can we do something? Can we make it a grandstand finish in the Manchester derby? Finlay Alexander getting his name on the score sheet. Who's it suggesting? Bellingham for Donny. You know what? We'll do it. It's gone for Alexander's foot, but we don't give a fuck, right? We're not going to look at that in depth. We've looked at a lot of the ball going for the foot in depth this season already. Who cares? Alexander has bagged. It is 3-2. We have got 16 minutes to get a point, potentially 3. It's going to be a grandstand finish at the Etihad. They may still get a 4th goal, to be honest with you. Every shot they've had on target has gone in, so... I would be surprised if they get another one. Hakimi going to beat Sterling to that and keep the ball in play. Go on, Hakeem dog. Although I've absolutely felt it with Alexander. Yep, cool. Static. Alright. Yep. There's a save from De Gea. Molineux next. Wolves. By the looks of it, it really will come down to that Chelsea game. The way we're standing right now, in terms of us losing to Manchester City currently, is my point. Played really well there. They're playing it really well still. They played it really well. They deserved a goal from that passing play, but De Gea's out quickly. We can counter, hopefully. The hope is more than the expectation, really. Rashford. Probably should have played it over top to Osimhen. Still can. Play it through to Victor Osimhen. Fuck off, Ederson! It's a brilliant counter-attack. I'm not bringing on Ronaldo. I'm sorry. I'm not. As much as I want to bring it, as much as I want to use Ronaldo, I'm not. I can't risk it. Corner kick, Manchester United, 9 minutes to play at the Etihad, plus whatever injury time. Though in my luck, because I'm chasing the game, it'll be like 2 minutes. Fernandes going to try and drive it into Osimhen here. And it is Osimhen! Fucking bullet header! Try and stop that, you pricks! The Etihad has gone silent. There is nothing. Not a peep. Look at the Man United contingent. Barely any Man United fans in this ground, purely because Man City won't allow access. But the small contingent of Manchester United fans going ballistic. The Etihad is silent. And that's not because it's empty. That is because we have silenced them with a bullet header from Victor Osimhen. And we have 8 minutes to go for the winner. Does this game have more goals in it? That's what we're hoping for ourselves. The 15th of the season now for Victor Osimhen in 28 appearances. Can we find a winner here? Get a little bit dirty with it. I can't lie. Get a little bit lungy. De Gea saves from En-Nesyri from range. I'm going to sneeze. De Gea, valiant save. Corner is going to be played short because of course it's the bitches. Bernardo gets it from De Bruyne. It's back to Kevin De Bruyne. We're playing it in well. I'm concerned. And De Gea saves again. Like I said, I will take a point here. A 3 would just be a bonus. Ozyman for Messi. Ozyman's not coming off, mate. Ozyman's not coming off. There's one person who's not coming off, and that's him. Messi maybe should have featured today, but Ozyman isn't coming off. In fact, no, he shouldn't, because Alexander's been good. It's headed by Nesyri. Hakimi didn't know much about it, but it's off the line. What is going on, by the way? I tried to clear it, and it didn't clear. It's now a throw to City. They should honestly have a fourth. I can't lie. They should be 4-3 up. It is a thing they should have. Tommy does get in the way, but it's not. It doesn't matter. Like, does he really though? Did he actually? If we get the ball, did he really get in the way? If Meccano's just fucking launched himself at whoever that player is. Maguire. Oh my god. Can we get it away? Can we get it gone, man? And now it's us. Except Ozyman handled it. So it's not us. 6 minutes of added time here at the Etihad. With the score poised at 3 apiece. Somebody could be a hero. But somebody could also be a villain. We've got 4 minutes to go. Ruben Diaz try to launch it to Bernardo Silva. It has come to the Portuguese. Nesyri. Out to Sterling. Into João Cancelo. I just knew by that bit of passage of play it was going to happen. It was going to happen, wasn't it? It was going to happen. It just was, wasn't it? I already knew. As soon as he won that free kick, I wasn't going to get a touch. I've got players there. Nobody's marked in this area at all. I'm not sure why. Because I thought I dragged Meccano there. Obviously it didn't go fast enough. The final Manchester derby. And we're going to be on the losing end of it. En-Nesyri, 6 goals in 18 appearances. He's scored more than Foden and De Bruyne this season. We've got one last gasp opportunity to get up the pitch and bag. Of course, the touch has not gone anywhere where we wanted it. Let's push, lads. Let's push. Rashford. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a conclusion. This game, it just doesn't stop. This might be the best Manchester United derby, Manchester derby ever. I remember another Manchester derby. I don't know if it was season 2 or season 1. We drew that 4-4, but that was by no means a grandstand finish like this. How have we rescued the point? Oh my days! What a game! We were always chasing it. We were always chasing the football match. 2-0 to Man City. We brought it back to 2-1. They went 3-1 up. We made it 3-3. We brought it back to 3-3. En-Nesyri scores a winner. The Etihad goes crazy. Rashford says, absolutely not. What a game. That is the most likely going to be the final Manchester derby of the season. And what a fucking Manchester derby it was. What a grandstand finish. 53 to 47 in terms of possession, 9 shots to 8, 4.4 expected goals to 3.9. It deserved to be a draw. It deserved to be a draw. I can't believe that. I can't believe it. In this series, the Man City players play it perfectly through here. It's played really well around. And then in the series, do you hear the Etihad? Did you see our players collapse? Thinking that that was it, that was done, that was over for us in this game. End of series, brilliant finish, by the way, to get it past De Gea at full stretch. And that, if it had been the winner, it deserved to be. But we said, nah, fam, we ain't having it. Straight from kickoff, Ozzy makes it for to Rashford, who gets around Nathan Ake, slots it past Ederson, and we take a... Excuse me, I've got hiccups. We take a point. And that is a brilliant Manchester derby to end this Manchester United career mode. Fucking hell. We've had a 4-4 before, which is mental to say. But that just hit different. I think the 4-4 as well that we had before was similar to this. But the reason this one hit different is because of how the Premier League title race is looking. I didn't check the player ratings. I was so excited that I didn't check the player ratings. I'm sorry, guys. Rashford's my man of the match, so Rashford's my GOAT. A frustrating result? Absolutely not. Absolutely not is it a frustrating result. It was an absolutely brilliant result. Osimhen was first class. In terms of defending, in terms of goalkeeping today, it was fucking awful. Yes. But the result wasn't bad. A 4-4 draw. Been unbeaten since that last loss against West Ham. We're not obsessed with a run. We're not obsessed with it. We're obsessed with Premier League glory. Going to the last few matches, team looked beaten. That late goal saved you. Was the draw deserved or a bit of a lucky break? It was deserved. I like a team that never gives up. We deserved the draw. I'd have liked it that we didn't have. They had 3 shots and scored 3 goals. But what can you do? I wish I'd be able to see the ratings as well, but I forgot to check them. In the end, Marcus Rashford secures us a point in the final Manchester derby. And it is looking good, bruv. It is. I know I said it's not looking good, bruv, but it is. Bruno Fernandes is happy to play where he wants. You'll do for me. He's actually got better at that left side and attacking midfield, to be fair, so I'll give him credit where credit's due. We're 48 rated. Are we going to hold on to our jobs till the end of the season? It's a maybe. And also, this won't be the end of the career mode because we've still got the Euros to do, and I completely forgot about the Euros because I've been so wrapped up in this fucking title race. So a reminder that you'll need to submit the final list of Greece national team players for the European Championships by the 23rd of May. It's currently the 8th, so it doesn't matter to me. But that will be our Euro squad that we'll be submitting, so we have to think about who we're taking. Wolves, Chelsea and Leeds await next week. It's going to be an interesting one. So to recap the results from this week, I'm just trying to map it out in my head. Monday will have been the Everton game, a 2-2 draw to kick off the week. Tuesday will have been the Spurs game, a 3-0 victory over Spurs. Oh, really fucking helped us, by the way. West Brom, we beat them 4-1 on Wednesday. Thursday, we lost 7-4 at Liverpool. It's mind-boggling. Bournemouth, a 7-0 victory there. That might be a record win. I'm going to check the facts, the manager facts for that one, the career sheet. I know we're going to see the 10-3 loss to Arsenal as well, but we're going to see the career sheet, see if that's a record win. Liverpool, we lost 2-1 in the second leg of the quarterfinals. Unfortunately, what can you do? We then beat Aston Villa 2-1 in a hard grind for the second of Saturday's double uploads. The first of today's double uploads was a Brighton 4-0 win and a fantastic grandstand Manchester derby for the second of Sunday's double uploads. If it had been where we were behind Chelsea, I would have been like, oh, you cunts. But because we're ahead, game in hand, 2 points clear, we can afford to drop the points there. Chelsea at the highest can get 84. We just need a win and a draw. Of course, that would put us on 84 as well. But we have the goal difference advantage. Oh, we have about 54 goal difference, I want to say. 53. 54 goal difference. We're going to clear 100 goals again, which is mental, because we're just insane. The goal difference in terms of defence has been fantastic. We've been so good defensively. The third best defensive team in the league, behind Manchester City and Chelsea. We beat Wolves. We've done it. I mean, we haven't by points, but we play Chelsea after that, and any positive result against them will stop them. So it will come to an end. Now the plan is this. Now, this isn't confirmed, set in stone, etc. Monday, of course, will be Wolves. Tuesday will be Chelsea. Wednesday will be Leeds. All that will be done. Yada, yada, yada. For the Euros, I will be doing it in one stream. Now, I don't know what day that will take place. Obviously, by the schedule that I usually stick to, it'll be Thursday. And it probably will be Thursday. But there is an outside chance that it might not be Thursday. That's all I'm saying. There's a potential it could not be Thursday. It might be Friday. Or it might be Sunday. Now, Thursday will probably most likely day. It's just a maybe not kind of thing. The reason if I don't do it on Thursday is because I've got a lot to do on Thursday. I've not got anything yet, but that could change. Friday, I do have stuff to do. But I will try and get it fit in if I have to do it on Friday. Saturday, I can't for personal reasons. Saturday, I will be unable to stream, I think. Sunday will be... most likely, it'll be Thursday or Sunday that I stream the Euros. But the Euros will be one big stream. And whether I'm managing Man United by the end of the season, whether I'm not, whatever club I have to move to keep a job, will remain as Greece manager, and we will do the Euros. If we win the Premier League, of course, that will be the end of the road for the Manchester United career mode. If we lose the Premier League, yet somehow stay in the job at Manchester United, we will do a Season 4. If we lose the Premier League, get sacked, that's it for the Man United career mode. We will do the Euros. So, any old way we'll do the Euros, but will we be manager of Man United when that comes? I'm unsure. I'm genuinely unsure. But what I do know is that it's ours to fuck up. It's really ours to fuck up. We are 2 points clear with a game in hand. We beat Wolves, we're golden. Because if we beat Wolves, we're 5 points clear. Next game after that will be Chelsea. If we get any result against Chelsea, they can't win the Premier League. Liverpool, I don't physically think can or will. Still an outside chance, but I don't think they will. I don't think Chelsea play till they play us, so that's happening as well. Liverpool don't play till they play us. There's North London Derby coming up as well. But like I said, top 4 is confirmed. Top 4 is confirmed. The only real battle now is the title race, unless Southampton won their game, in which case relegation battle could still be on. Southampton didn't win their game, which means it more or less confirms, unless Southampton win their last 3. Southampton's last 3 are Brighton, Liverpool, and Crystal Palace. So more or less confirmed Southampton will go down. I think we know the bottom three. It looks like it will be Sheffield United, West Brom, Southampton. So the relegation battle doesn't seem to be a thing. The mid-table battle doesn't seem to be a thing. Seeing how low Spurs can sink might be fun to watch, but I don't think they'll go below 9th. Or at least below the top half. The only real race now, the only real competition is the title race. And that is up between us, Chelsea, and at a long shot, I'll include Liverpool. I will include Liverpool. It's a very long shot. Right, so let's set the stage. We have got Wolves. If we beat them, we are 5 points clear. Liverpool can't win the title. If we fuck up against Wolves, shit, alright? Just, we're in trouble. Liverpool's last games, Southampton at Anfield and Everton at Goodison. And Merseyside derby to end the season. Fucking hell, that'd be fucking raucous, mate. Chelsea's last 2 games. We know who one of them's against. Manchester United at Old Trafford. And they will finish the season at Stamford Bridge against Burnley. Our last 3 games, of course. Wolves at Molineux. Chelsea at Old Trafford. Leeds at Elland Road. None of them easy. But we just need 1 win and 1 draw at those games. In fact, probably 1 win will do. If the win is against Chelsea. We just need to see it through. We need to see it through. If we beat Wolves, that's got to be it, pretty much. We just need to see it through. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop talking about it because it's all talked about all episode. You guys probably want to get on with your day. Just to reiterate once again, for the last time, Monday, Wolves. Tuesday, you want to be here for that. You want to be here for Tuesday because it will be the decider against Chelsea. Either way, it'll be the decider against Chelsea. If we beat Wolves, if we lose to Wolves, it'll be definitely a decider. If we beat Wolves, it will still be a decider because we're not points mathematically done. So either way, the game against Chelsea has to be a positive result. But ladies and gentlemen, that will end this week's episodes of the Manchester United Career Mode. If you told me at the start of the week I'd be 2 points clear of the game in hand, I'd have said, you're a fucking liar. Because you can go back to Monday's episode, and I will go back to Monday's episode after this, just to see what the difference was beforehand. But you can see Monday's episode, you can see that we are not very fancied in the title race. But now it's ours. Now it's ours to lose. I'm going to save it over, and I'm going to leave you guys to it. Because I have talked about it enough. I don't think I could... Maybe, the only way I could put it more importance is just to say the same things I've been saying again the entire episode, and I won't. We know what's on the line. We know what we've got to do. Whether we can do it, we'll see next week.